So one tiny, minor little tip and trick for you here is don't get steel just before a city flips. That's a really bad move. Don't do what I do, kids. Ursa Ryan is genuinely incompetent at times. He doesn't know what's going on. Oh dear. Anyway, Lund is back with the Swedes. Yay. There you go, 51 gold per turn that trade route is worth. I want that back in cash, Sweden, if you lose that city again. I've had it. I've had it up to here. I mean, you can't see where my hands are right now, but they're very high. Cheering. In you get, my friend. Who's next? Einstein. Oh, research labs provide more science. And a Eureka from the atomic era. That is actually more important, I think. Because like an oil power plant or a nuclear fission or synthetic materials, they're all good boosts, really. Here is the first space dong. Look at its dong like glory as it lights up the world. Well, I mean, pretty much we've discovered the world by this point. Oh my god, the Huntsy has finally gone. I cannot tell you how happy I am. Oh, joy. Yes, they're steel walls, I know. I know, it's a real pain. Oh, there's mechanized inventory there as well. Huh. We'll ignore that and pretend it doesn't exist. But okay, right. Whilst we get super excited about that, yeah, we'll have a quick look and just check around the map. It's a good excuse as any. Canada is one of the leading people on this map, actually. They're doing a really, really good job. They're managing to hold on to Germany's capital, their own capital, France's capital, and Byzantium's capital all in one, which is pretty damn impressive. I'm amazed the city-states of Washington and Nidaros haven't fallen, as well as Canberra, which was actually under Canadian control for some time until I liberated it, I think. Poznan also could be a good way of going, but Canada has really stretched itself. America on this coast actually doing pretty decently as well. Everyone else really is kind of mostly city-states. This coupe is genuinely doing very well through sheer population density, but again, Adap would have been quite a natural takeover for them, as would Rotterdam or Istanbul. So yeah, no one's really been too expansive. Okay, 4 cities for Alex, pretty decent. Again, you would think that Greece would be a pretty easy swallow for them, but I mean, a lot of these are tundra or snow cities, so they're not brilliant. It's not the best empire. Unlike Rome, 23 population Rome, 14 population Patna, so that is a capital of India. Rome have done really, really good. I'm surprised they haven't canaled this with Nippur. That would have been really good, although there is a hill there. So unfortunately, I think this would have had to have been a Panama Canal in order to get across, which is still technically possible. But Rome are kind of letting the side down a little bit there, I feel. Geography-wise, there's no ambition. There's no ambition at all. On my own continent, you can see China are kind of half players. Handan has been flipping all game, which has been quite entertaining to look at. Vietnam, genuinely doing alright as well. They've taken over Kemen's capital and Indonesia's capital and have this sort of central empire, which is pretty good. The Zulu are quietly getting on with business down in the south here. 19 population capital, they've taken over Meroe, Congo, so there's Ethiopia's capital, effectively Nubia's capital and Congo's capital, so they really are like African nations all piled around here, and they're doing pretty well, actually. The Aztecs, again, they've actually managed to flick a couple more cities onto the coast, and there's a few of their cities have been building harbours as well. I appreciate all that. That is all wonderful for me. They're doing really, really good. I think the Aztecs are actually in second right now. Yeah, they are. 38 techs. Zulu have got 38. Canada has 37. America's got 36. Macedonia 36. Coupe 36. Another Aztec is on 36 as well. And then it goes down to Rome, and then it sort of drops away from there. So that's kind of what we're doing. Yeah, Zulu, America, Aztecs, Rome. In that order. So the same players are doing pretty well, but no one's really grabbed this game by the scruff of its neck. If I was playing aggressively, this would have been a brilliant game for me. I honestly would have just enjoyed running through the map here. But I'm being sensible. I'm playing this nicely. Turing is giving me approximately 0, so that's fine. But yeah, anyway, we're building seawalls now. I'm going to get seawalls before the world floods. We've got 147 turns to get those in, and then I shall put the moon project in. Democracy. Okay, I cannot tell you how excited I am for this change. It's going to be great. So, triangular trade is still brilliant. Market economy is still brilliant. Civil prestige is a bit pants, but it does the job. New deal coming in for me there. Otherwise, Wisselbanken is still fantastic. Obviously, Raj isn't going to give me anything. Mercantile Legacy gives me 230 gold per turn, so I think I'm definitely going to get that back in. So, with just that little change, I'm hoping, yeah, Lisbon's got 7 amenities and capacity to grow again, which is very nice, so that'll get a little bit more population involved. We've still got the gold, still got the faith. Everything is coming on board. Everything's coming up, Ryan. Just like Millhouse. It's all wonderful. Should we just get a Nelson in quickly? No, I'm saving it for Einstein, but then we'll may think about doing that. Yeah, my scout, my spy got shoved out yet again. 3 turns in a row he's been killing someone there. Oh look, we can vote on city-states. Oh, how useful. How very useful this game. I'm going to say no to cultural city-states, because why not? Earn double points towards scientists. This is actually more useful. Oh, actually, no, I want to vote so that nobody gets any scientist points. That would be even more helpful. I'm just going to shove a load of stuff on that, because if I get that one through, then it means only people that buy them with gold. Okay, that didn't work. It was worth a try. No great writers. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Good. Now, aquatic centres are going to be really helpful in order to make sure that I can keep this city happy, or Lisbon happy, whilst it grows exponentially. So we'll see if we can pick that up nicely for us. Valencia is trying to mount a defense against my attacks, but you see, I don't want this city back, so what I'm going to do is attack it and then liberate it. Liberate to Spain. Bang. Ah, wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Now, I stole all the tiles I could from Valencia, but we've got a proper one city challenge again now. Oh, that was painful. That was painful. But you know what? I'm glad we did all of that to steal that one tile. That was all worth it. Just had Protestantism sent to me. Holy sites and theatre squares, feed the world. See, this game I get flipping feed the world and I can't use it. Oh, what's with that? What is with that, eh? So I've just got the Royal Society in my capital. That is lovely. Moon landing, 7 turns. Feels like a good thing to do. That should boost things like professional sports through, which would be quite entertaining for me. There is Einstein, which is good. This 97,000 gold. Okay, that she's a little more expensive. I might have to just think about that one. Einstein, in he goes. Let's boost something. Advanced ballistics, nice. That was the oil power plant, but you know, we were never going to do that on our own back. Not really. Build 2 aerodromes. Again, tricky when I only have 1 city. Own 3 tanks and build an aluminium mine. Okay, aluminium mines, again, tricky things, but we can start just looking for scientists and things to be able to boost our way through these ones. I think we're doing okay. I can get Nelson in quickly just with my faith. I'm wondering if that's the best use of it, but I think it is. We'll do that quickly. And then we've got other admirals we can pick up. 91 gold per turn in that trade route. Oh, that's good. That's not even a democracy route. That's just beautiful. Look at that. Lunda's gone again. Oh, how unique and interesting that is. In fact, Sweden's got a great general there now, so I can't actually move my units in. Just stay Swedish, please. Actually, I'm not even that desperate for it to stay Swedish, to be fair. I'm doing fine. This is good. I'm getting 100 favour every time this happens, so that's lovely. Atomic era. Okay, that means we can go and buy in an aquatic centre, which both gives me 6 amenities. Oh, I actually have like a bunch of war weariness. I was on -5 war weariness. I can only imagine it was from fighting 3 cities, but I didn't think that's what happened. Very odd, but we're recovering now and we've now got 6 again. Oh, Brasilia, that's a nice route. Oh, lovely stuff. Lovely. This admiral is next up. Gain gold, extra for plundering trade routes. I mean, it's all quite useful, so I bought it. Accumulate less war weariness than usual. Okay, these admirals aren't so great. There is an admiral later in the game, I think Grace somebody, who gives you 2-3 techs. We're going to keep an eye out for that one. That's a wonderful one. It's the moon landing! Soon we will realise that it's made of cheese, and that revelation will power our nation's culture for decades. Oh,
There's so much
lovely. Right.
Stettin
So
in the
Cold
vault.
War has just been boosted. That's fine. You can see New Deal, Civil Prestige, Triangular Trade, Mercantile Legacy, Market Economy, Military Research. All of this stuff is wonderful. It's wonderful. And I don't need anything else at this precise moment. What I will, however, do is get Cryptography to try and keep these goddamn spies out of my lands. I've given up on all these aid requests, quite frankly. I'm not going to go for a diplomacy victory. It's quite clear I'm not doing it. I just don't have the patience for it. Back on to campus grants. Campus grants, of course, give me science as well as great people points. And Lisbon now with 231 production can eat through them pretty quick. Another liberated city. Another bunch of favour. It's all wonderful stuff. Okay, space race now. On to globalization, e-commerce. 2 production and 5 gold from all trade routes. That would be beautiful. Oh, looking forward to it already. You can see now I can get Alvar in. Well, that'll be lovely. Okay, Goddard, 20% production towards space race projects. That's quite useful. We do want him. Even with the appeal boosting engineer, my appeal of my tiles are not great. Even with all this coast. Lots of mines, lots of rocketry sites, lots of industrial zones. Ugh. It's pretty grim. That's what the game is trying to say. Your lands, they suck. Oh, you hate to see this. Both spies are currently out of the game. Come on. Come on. Get back in there. Get back in there. It's like they come back to me to celebrate their victories, and it's like, great. Well done. Really, really good job. So people are still stealing stuff right now. So let's just do that quick. Oh my god, the spy just got knocked out the same turn I put him in. The same turn. How many funds are people trying to siphon? Oh my god. I need like 500 spies just in and around the commercial hub right now. Globalization. It's such a good skill. Okay, integrated space cell. That might be quite a handy one. 15% production when you're boosting. 233 production is a pretty big deal, so I'll take that. I'm on 60 techs now. The Zulus are on 42. That's an 18 tech lead. Not bad for one city. Stay liberated. God damn it. Why don't you want liberation? You should be free to choose exactly what you want to do in life, as long as that's B3. What part of that don't you get? Ugh. Nanotechnology. We need to go down here now. So, advanced ballistics we have. Nuclear fission we do not have. Lasers we don't have. Build 2 drones. Now that's something I could probably do. Build a fighter. Build a nuclear power plant. Have the globalization civic. Okay, that is good. We're doing that. That's fine. I can probably build 2 drones as well. That won't be difficult. So I'll just do that, and then we'll get a drone next turn. In the meantime, let's just get Goddard involved. Very nice. Now that is a deal. Look at that. 10 food, 10 production, 66 gold, 4.5 science, 3 culture, 3 faith. Oh yes. Oh, delightful stuff. I just wish there were more routes I could do. We're only just going into the industrial era, guys. Only just. That's pretty mental. To arms is not going to help us too much now. Heartbeat of Steam. My campus actually has pretty much 0 adjacency, so reform the coinage it is. I like having my trade routes protected. I think that's a very handy thing. I mean, look at this. They're 84 gold per turn. Oh, yes, these routes are, quite frankly, something else. I just had Ida tell me, oh, it's gone 16 turns and I didn't find anything in my capital. Oh, what a successful mission. And I'm thinking, I've just killed 59 spies. Oh my goodness, over here. Like, what are you doing? You just sat on your ass watching the CCTV, casually eating the donut that keeps falling off the chair whilst, carnage, mafia, flipping drug wars are going on over here. Oh dear. Poor effort, poor effort. I'm going to get Canticle. Why am I going to get Canticle? I don't know. I don't need Relics of the Void. I've got no space for them. Maybe actually, do you think the relics are going to be more useful than having books of writing? Maybe, because Faith actually does give me science and culture and gold. And I do like gold. If there's one thing that I can just we all can agree on, I do like gold.
No
It's
boundaries, no
e-commerce.
flags. One day there will
Okay, it's weird because International Space Station, in theory, should be the sort of policy card that you put down and like, you know, that does amazing things, but there are no city-states in this game, so it doesn't make a difference. E-commerce though, 76 extra production for my trade routes. That's actually more like 104, so that'll be really, really cool. I think that's all I was kind of excited for on that one. Let's just quickly refresh this round. Oh yeah, 376 production now in my capital. Oh, I love it. In fact, some of these trade routes, but yeah, +9. I'll let this actually, that's not quite updated. We'll let that update. There goes the Mars colony. I mean, I was building it through. There was no need to rush it through just yet because I haven't found the other projects and we're still quite a few turns away from doing those. Oh, seasteads. That'll be useful. Actual housing in my capital. Oh, I mean, I'm pretty chocked up on housing at the moment. I'm growing above my housing limit, which is pretty useful. But yeah, the more population I can get in Lisbon, the better it gets. So this guy lets me build wonders. Again, not the most useful thing, but hopefully it unlocks somebody else. Oh yes, here we go, Tesla. Now he's better. More production in my city. Oh my word, Amsterdam was just taken over by the Zulu. I mean, I like your style, but shouldn't you have gone for Madrid first? I mean, Madrid does have walls, admittedly, but I mean, honestly, oh, this is an opportunity for me. This is a massive opportunity. I might be able to steal that tile. If that city, if I can liberate it. Oh yes, this is good. This is tasty. Right, hang on. Right, let's get our army going. Got missile cruisers ready to go here. Oh, they voted down on the emergency. Dear oh dear, nobody seems to have a good time of this right now. Handen, no, I don't want that. I don't want that city. I think I might have, did I press a button accidentally on that one? Oh, I don't know, but I don't want this city. Hang on, can you take it back? They'll give me something for it. Okay, good. Phew. Oh, panic over. World Congress. I like the idea of military units being more expensive, but people normally vote on this side, so I'll do that. Grievances. Let's go for... Who just did that? The Zulu player. Where are you? Brown Zulu. There we go. Yes, Nobel Prize in Literature. That'd be great to take part in. So we'll vote a few times on that and a few times on that, but I won't spend too much of my favour. Oh, I think I actually did it. Oh, gold is... Okay, so I can buy units with gold cheaper. Oh, well, I mean, that's not what I voted for. But quite frankly, if that's what people want, then I am cool with that. Tesla's been bought. Lovely. Ah, Jane Drew, here we go. 3 amenities for a city and 4 housing. That's 6 amenities and 8 housing for my capital. That is the one I was looking for. There we go. Those are the allied routes. You can see 9 food, 13.5 production. It's not bad for a trade route, really, is it? Here we go. Our opportunity to strike. Amsterdam has fallen. It's not going to be difficult, admittedly. The walls are down immediately and the destroyer fleet is in. Now, we can do, hopefully, is... Oh, no, I can't. I was going to just steal the tiles before I gave it back. But this tile can't be grabbed because it's occupied, I think. Never mind. We'll liberate it back for now. 300 favour. If nothing else, I can sell it. I just converted to nuclear power in my capital. It's not a permanent thing. I was just purely boosting nuclear fission. I'm going to go back to coal power now because coal is by far the most easy resource for me to buy off other people. There's robotics. There is smart materials. Okay, so we're going to do smart materials first. Oh, phew. It's been a few turns of just sitting here not doing anything at all. Just watching my spies kill multiple invading spies. I mean, it gets to the point where you're like, ugh, Ace Driver, I mean, honestly. Ugh, just like, stop it. Please stop. Here she is, Jane Drew. Oh, she's just the most amazing person. Korolev. Oh, that'll rush 2 of the projects through as well. Watch this. We're 2 down on housing and with 6 amenities. And suddenly, kaplonk. Lisbon has... Let's just let this go. There we go. 9 amenities and 2 spare housing. Okie dokie, Lisbon. It's time to really become swole, your true swole self you always wanted to be. I always wanted Lisbon, like the sort of city where if someone were to look at it, they'd go, oh yes, that city's chonk. And I'm like, yeah it is. That's the sort of reaction that I wanted with Lisbon. And one more little burst of Jane. Tasty, tasty Jane. 12 amenities and 6 spare housing now. That's good. If only my alliances weren't collapsing everywhere, eh? Actually, it's good I'm doing these all now. Sometimes once you put the exoplanet expedition into space, you get a little bit of a kickback from people. Hang on, right, that one's good, but they only have one city these days. I don't think they're quite alliance material. Love a good religious alliance. Okay, the Aztec one, that's an amazing alliance. Who else? Who else can I give an alliance to? Really, 2 trade routes has got to be the bare minimum for me. Rome or America. Either of these 2 would be good. Neither of them have 3 slot. Ugh. Why is everybody really difficult to listen to? Or to ally to? You know what? Bogota. It's going to have to be you. It feels like a waste, but you know what? That's fine. God, could you imagine how much easier this game would have been with city-states and with the ability to actually have more than one city? Oh, it would have been so good. Why did I one city challenge on a map with no city-states? I've got 40 freaking envoys just sat here. It's just like, why? Why did I choose to do that? I could have played anything. I could have done any map. And then with the flippin' Valencian parasite over here. Oh, can I be part of your empire? Oh, as if you have to. But I'm really trying to do a one city challenge here. Because you're a capital, I can't get rid of you. And you won't starve. Why didn't they politely starve? I asked them very politely to starve and they just didn't do it. Ugh. Anyway, I'm going to stop whinging now and put the next expedition into space. The exoplanet, 3 turns of stuff. I'm also going to rush through predictive systems first. Because offshore wind farms are good fun. You know, the Aztecs are casually beginning to expand now. Are they at war with the Cree? Is that the case? No, with Maori. Okay, well if that's interesting, if they get killed by Maori, then the Aztecs have kind of got a way in here, but they are doing well. Well, if they pick up that city as well, which they may well do actually, Zulu, Vietnam, Portugal, no, okay, the Aztecs are not going to be able to pick that up, but they're doing good. I'm kind of rooting for the Aztecs here. They are probably the best of a bad bunch. How are they doing in terms of stats? 161 science, 142 culture. That's pretty good. They must be in second. No, Zulu second, Aztec third. But yeah, Zulu second, Aztec third. Okay, good. I mean, I like to say that it's my continent is the one that stabilized itself the best. I put that down purely to me. I had nothing to do with it. But I am absolutely going to claim it. The ridiculous thing is that I might actually end up winning this game in about the same sort of time as I won that China game. I mean, that China game was just so bad, and I was beaten so badly on that one. Refuse. I've learnt this time. I'm not going to take it. There it is. The 50-turn countdown is officially going. Oh, can I just say, I love the fact that my city is glowing with fancy lights and waveforms and adverts and all kinds of really, really cool things, whilst Valencia over here is still very much a medieval city. Oh, it's good, it's good. Lisbon's been a fine, fine city. Social media, it's not that exciting in itself, but it does mean I can go for synthetic technocracy, which gives me power and production towards city projects, which is good. We like city projects a lot. Go hand and basher. Yeah, okay, these are Renaissance, no, steel walls. They are steel walls. I should be able to punch through them, I think. 90 gold per turn from one trade route. Oh, yes. That is a good trade route. Makes it worth it. Makes it worth it. Firing machine gun armies at cities is very, very satisfying, especially running modern AT armies into people as well. Liberate. 100 more points of delightfulness. Yes. Yeah. Spain. No. Ugh. So annoying. Oh dear, the world has run out of coal. Nobody has any coal to trade me. That's not good. That is not good at all. I mean, is there more oil? There's really not much more oil, actually, to be fair, either. So I think I've got to get some renewable energies involved here. That's going to be the easiest way of doing it. I might as well convert to nuclear power plant. Or to oil power. Should we go nuclear power? I'm just thinking of the best way of doing this. But I mean, no, actually, coal is okay. Coal is okay. It's not giving me anything really, but I think nuclear power does give me some science. So I'll just do that quickly. But I mean, it's not going to make too much of a difference. But here we go. Offshore wind farms. I think it's just outside of the radius, actually, of what will power my city. But we'll see. No, actually, I can do it from outside. Okay, so, okay, we need more builders. That much is obvious. Synthetic technocracy. Okay, through we go. This is a good government. We like this a lot. E-commerce, market economy, civil prestige, integrated space cell. All of these things are pretty good. I could at this point start to get things like a Wisselbanken down there. I need a democratic legacy. It's a huge one for me. I cannot afford to get rid of that one. And then I've got my 2 spare slots, which I think we're going to do things that give us housing. So Republican legacy is a good one. And I think, I mean, what else could we put in? Liberalism is just for one amenity. It doesn't feel like it's worth it just for the one. So I'll probably not do that. What about laissez-faire? No, military, no. None of these are very good. It's like a spare slot you don't need. Rationalism? I'll put rationalism for now. But we'll have to just do that one. Alright, perfect. You can see Lisbon has amenities, but the housing has collapsed now because I'm taking some of these fisheries away. But now I have seasteads that I can put in the sea. These give 2 housing. So that is very handy. Apparently I'm now at war with Persia. Interesting. I don't think that actually matters because I think they're totally landlocked. They went to war with Norway, Gorgo. Oh, they went to war with Gorgo. That'd be why. I'm allied to Gorgo. Never mind. It's one of those wars where someone's like, hey Ryan, did you realise you're in a war? And I'm thinking, oh, no, actually, I didn't. Oh, whoops. So I've now got 4 seasteads down, which now means I've got loads and loads of housing. I don't think actually housing comes from the outer rings of the city, but hey, at least it gives the tiles a pretty look to them, and that's what matters, really. I was just having a look at the Great Library here, do you see? Beautiful, beautiful little city. Beautiful little wonder. I was looking at the flames, I was looking at the pharaohs, and then these guys appeared with huge rifles. Oh my goodness. I mean, sure. Just realised there's 22 million people living in Lisbon at the moment. It's not bad, is it? 22 million people just in this one little city. Very cramped. I mean, that feels about right, to be fair. If everybody's probably living in flats with about 300 square feet and a bathroom that doubles up as your kitchen. Anyway, I think we're finally ready to buy a great scientist in, so we'll do this quickly. Been waiting years to get her in. There's Leaky. I actually don't want Leaky, so that's a good call there. We'll just let that one flow through. I'm hoping that'll sort of unbottle the scientist plug a little bit. And then my great library will start getting me... oh, I just think I just rejected a friendship request there, but the great library will start boosting stuff for me. Hopefully. Now I just need to find a part of the world that actually has rainforest in it. Oh, you know, Vietnam may have done a very, very good job of preserving it. 3 there. 3 there. Are there any better bits for me? Oh, I don't know where that's off to. Oh, my continent actually has pretty much the only remaining rainforest. I think I actually started with some of that rainforest and I very much burnt it down. I think people sending trade routes to me is a wonderful idea. What did it go through? Science last time. Let's do that. And Sweden, wants the most peaceful person. You know what, I'll join in on that, but not before people send trade routes to me. I'm keeping most of my favour. I plan on selling it, to be fair. Yay, it worked. It worked. That means hopefully people will continue to send me loads of routes, although they're doing that already anyway, so that's quite fun. 316 gold per turn. Oh, Rome. Oh. Shouldn't have. Oh, Scotland wants to sell me snuffly trufflies now. Yes. Yes, that makes me 10 out of 10 happy. Oh, you know I like my truffs. Alright, this was a tile with as much rainforest around as I could manage. I think we're just going to boost it. 1,200 that gave me. I think that was the best one on the map. I mean, who knows? Who knows really? Aztecs, come on. I just need you to get Mary Leakey and then I can get the next one. Please just do it quick. Environmentalism. Let's get near future governance now, because don't forget, I may have 47 spare envoys, but I could always use another 3. In fact, I've actually got 2 spare governor titles as well. This has been the weirdest game. Like, I just have nowhere to put my governors. I'm actually just forcing myself to have more housing in Lisbon now as well. I'm just seeing how big I can get the city. This is the sort of thing that keeps me entertained whilst I'm waiting for Aztec to get Meriliki. Oh, there you go. Yeah, they did get Meriliki, but it boosted Stealth Tech instead of the one I want. So, yeah, never mind. We'll just get that one. We'll get Schrödinger in, and then Margaret Mead might be able to boost the last bit for us. Watch Schrödinger do pretty much nothing. Oh no, he did boost telecommunication. Okay, that's fair. So Schrödinger give me one thing. I always find he's just far too late in the game to do much. Finally, we've got off-world mission. Oh, thank goodness. Right. Okay, campus research grants, you can get lost now. Terrestrial laser station. Now these increase your power requirement by 5. I have 19 power coming into the city right now. It's not a huge amount. I also have a nuclear power plant as well, which is a bit rubbish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert back to coal. Right, hear me out, because people now actually have coal, so I can go back and I can say, give me your coal, like so. Okay, that's good. So we'll go for coal, and then I will go for the terrestrial laser station. I'm just going to have a quick peek. Yep, there we go. Canada has aluminium. Can I buy the aluminium from them? Yes, I can. Easily. So, what I can actually do as well is put a Lagrange laser station in. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the laser station first, and then get Korolev to boost it into the air. Done. Okay, perfect. Groovy. Okay, this should be good. And here is another station. Okay, that's a powered one this time. So, question is going to be, can I get another 30 aluminium from our good smiling friend Mr. Ursa? Yep, done. Done and dusted. That's wonderful. That's a second Lagrange. I actually managed to get to 28 light years before boosting. That's how long it took me on this one city challenge to get through the tech tree. That's awful. Another station into the air past the Great Zimbabwe. Babzibwe? Zimbi Zambi? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. No idea what I'm saying. How's husband doing on housing? Oh, he's doing good. It's because my alliances have run out. Okay. Oh yeah, the Aztecs, my best ally, are no longer wanting to be friends with me. It's reached that stage of the game now where it's like, nah, we're going to start taking alliances away because we know what you're up to, which is fair. It is fair. Another terrestrial laser station. Let's get it done. The Incans will have me back though. Yay. There we go. They just needed time. The Aztecs are back. Good. That was actually one of the major sources of food for me, the Aztecs. They were sending me pretty much about 50% of my food per turn. There we go. Up to 2 turns now. Lovely. I want to get to population 40. That would be cool. Another laser station into the sky. It's all working well. Cultural homogeny. Oh, it's useless. It's useless. Oh, all these aid requests. Again, I easily could have won a diplomatic victory way before this point if I'd actually been paying attention. I don't know. I like the idea of winning a science victory on a one city challenge. I don't know. Maybe it's stupid, but I just kind of had it in my head. So here we are. Terrestrial laser station. Oh, hello. That is a lot of trade routes. They all just ended on the same turn. I think they may have just ended on the same turn, but still, for a second, I thought I might actually have more routes available to me. Hang on, let's just begin. You're just going to do it? Oh, I hate the ones that are just like, right, yes, send it to the route you wanted to go to. Fine. I have to do it all manually. Painful. I think this is the last turn, actually. I'm pretty sure this is the actual last turn. There we go. We did it. We did it. We did the one city challenge. And when I say one city challenge, I of course mean the 1.0001 city challenge because of flipping Valencia. But I like the idea that we tried it pretty nicely. Buildings constructed, you can see, actually, even though I had only one city, I actually had the 5th most buildings constructed. That's the nuts thing. Districts completed. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I mean, that's just nuts. That is just nuts. Great people earned. I think I did pretty well. Yep, there we go. Look at that. Did very well on great people earned. Player culture. Actually, I was winning by 40% of the way through the game. Typical Portugal playthrough. Look at that. That's the point in which I got the policy card that gave me the science and culture. I imagine the science graph will say exactly the same thing. Yes, actually I was winning on science even earlier than that, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Player gold. I mean, I like to spend it and I like to have lots of it, so that was quite fun. My score was always ahead. I did very well on that one. Units killed, maybe? Oh, and I wasn't really that aggressive. Wonders I had the most of. Again, considering I only had one city, that's pretty impressive. And I think, as the turn rolls over, that was Lisbon at 40 pop. I also had Roebling on the way. So he has 3 charges, so he was going to put 6 more housing and 3 more amenities into my capital. That would have been very nice indeed. Oh, all of my great, my luxuries have just disappeared as well. So that was something I needed to renew. But if we have a look at the greater cities, 30 million people living in Lisbon. That is one squashed city. But I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. That's a good effort. As I say, I know I mucked up a bit with Valencia. I know I'm the first to say that it's not a true one city challenge, right? I get that. But for me, that was my first attempt at doing it. And considering I just got, I mean, Valencia tricked me. It was the perfect sort of like, it's the third wheel, isn't it? You're on a date with your other half. You go to a romantic place. It's all looking lovely. And you bump into a very lonely friend in town. And they're like, hey, can I join in? Oh, I noticed that you've got room on this table of 3 that the restaurant sat you on, even though it's a date for 2. And they're like, no, I don't like you that much. Please go away. That's the situation there. Sorry, this is, again, I go onto autopilot. You don't need to do this trade routes round. You've won. Yeah, Valencia was a nightmare. I would have nuked it multiple times, just out of pure anger. Nothing but pure anger. But unfortunately, I have no nuclear material. I did look about that, and nobody else has any. Which sucks. Yeah, I have to say, being limited to one city is terrifically frustrating. Like, so much of the map, I was like, oh, Amsterdam, I didn't have walls for, like, most of the game, and I was like, oh, all of my boats. Nidaros, the same. Canberra, the same. I could have had an amazing, like, little paradise area in here. But no, I played well. I played good. Portugal, they're really good at One City Challenge. They're really, really much stronger if you don't play One City Challenge. I mean, I was giving up on about 30 trade routes on average that whole game. So I really, really want to play them properly now on a bigger game that actually involves me settling more. So we'll see how that happens. I probably could have stolen a couple more tiles from Amsterdam and Valencia as well as we were going along. That would have helped hugely. But we got the Zimbabwe, we got the Belém, Torre de Belém there, which is good. We got the Colossus, we got all the trade route wonders that we could have wanted really. So we even got the Oxford University, the Great Library. I think we were short of the Amundsen Scott Centre, which I never remember where that is. Is that in the Civic Tree? It's normally in the Civic Tree, I think, isn't it? I could never find the damn thing. Yeah, there it is. Amundsen Scott Research Station. If I'd got that, I mean, that would have been absolutely nuts. But, I mean, One City Challenge means that if you do get that, you've got problems for the rest of the game. So, anyway, come to Discord. Have a go on the save file. Let me know what you get, like how you get on. And until next time, I'll see you later. Goodbye. And a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Davalex, The Broccoli, and Midnight Oil for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes, subscribes, and follows. Thank you very much.